Lovely people, my name is Asramba Osuedunu. I'm the CEO of Organic Foods Ghana or Hortiso Enterprise. We are only into natural remedies and we treat disease with natural remedies. Today's video is about a certain woman who died here in Koforidua in the eastern region of Ghana of fasting whilst having diabetes. What actually killed this woman might surprise you. If you are new to this channel, just subscribe to our channel and also share our video. This woman was a true Christian who believed and trusted in God. Here in Ghana, most people are superstitious. They believe in anything when they are sick. They attribute their sickness to a certain devil or to a certain wizard or spirit. So this woman went to her pastor and then explained everything to this pastor. The pastor just prayed to his God and then came out and told this woman that her condition is indeed not physical condition, but rather spiritual condition. The pastor told this woman to be coming to the church and at the same time engage in fasting and prayers. This woman has been going to church all the time, and at the same time, the pastor also told her to be doing fasting. The pastor told her to be doing fasting and then prayers. The reason is that it is the fasting and prayer that can combat any spiritual sickness and can fight against any demonic spirit that is fighting against this woman. The woman believed in the pastor and then engaged in the fasting. She came out from the church, went to her friends and told her friends that she went to her pastor and the pastor told her it's a spiritual condition. So she should be doing fasting and then prayers. So this woman told her friends, and also she stopped taking in the medication given to her by her doctor. One of the serious or dangerous risks that this woman took. She avoided taking the medication and then engaged in fasting, 7 days fasting without food. The truth is that here in Ghana, most people, especially Africa, most people are so superstitious. And most pastors don't know anything about the human anatomy. Most pastors don't know anything about the health of people. They don't know anything about health because they are not medical doctors. They are only spiritual fathers or pastors or prophet or prophetess. And this woman believed in this pastor and then engaged in the fasting. She did this fasting and then from 7 days, 8 days, her neighbors were not hearing anything from this woman and they were contemplating as to where the woman has been. So what they did was that on the 10th day, they went to the woman's house and they opened the door and they realized that the door has been locked. They had to break the door. When they went in the room, they saw this woman lying down dead, almost getting rotten as a result of the fasting given to this woman by her own pastor. So people might ask, how can fasting kill a diabetic? This is the human anatomy. That is the anatomy of human. All parts of the body, that is the muscles, the brain, the heart, the liver, every part of our body, our internal organs, our heart, everything needs energy to survive. Without energy, no human being can survive, and this energy comes from the food that we eat. The energy that we acquire comes from the food that we eat. So whenever we consume food, that is where we get energy. So everything that we eat ends up giving us energy. The energy gives us the power to live or to survive. Once food is consumed or once we eat anything, once it gets into the stomach, this is how it looks like. So our bodies digest the food we eat by mixing it with fluid or acid and enzymes in the stomach. So which means that when we eat any food and the food gets into our stomach, the stomach produces a certain enzymes and then acid that helps the body to digest the food. So when the stomach digests food, the carbohydrate, that is the sugar or the starches in the food, breaks down into another type of sugar called glucose. The stomach just digests everything and at the end, you end up getting something called glucose. So this glucose that you get, that is where it also ends up giving you something called energy. So the glucose now turns into energy, and this energy gives you the power to live. So let's look at something. So you see, the stomach and the small intestines, as you can see, absorb the glucose and they release it into the bloodstream. Once in the bloodstream, the glucose can be used immediately for energy or stored in our bloodstream. So the stomach and the small intestines absorb the glucose and then release it into the bloodstream. Once in the bloodstream, glucose can be used immediately for energy or stored in our bodies to be used later. This is how the system works, the human internal organs, the digestive system works. So this energy, that is what gives you the power. Before this glucose can work effectively in our system, it needs something called insulin. The glucose needs something called insulin. Our bodies need insulin in order to use or store glucose for energy. Without insulin, glucose stays in the bloodstream, keeping blood sugar levels so high. So once you have the glucose in your bloodstream and you don't have proper pancreas to function well for you to get correct insulin to regulate your blood sugar level or the glucose in your blood sugar or the glucose in your blood, you end up getting high blood sugar. So you need energy, glucose, whereby you need the insulin that is produced by your pancreas to regulate this glucose in your bloodstream. This is the pancreas. So insulin is a hormone made by beta cells in the pancreas. So look at where it has been circled. That is where the beta cells resides. So beta cells are very sensitive to the amount of glucose in the bloodstream. So once there is glucose in your bloodstream, the beta cells produces the insulin. As you can see, the insulin. So normally, beta cells check the blood glucose level every few seconds and sense when they need to speed up or slow down the amount of insulin they are making and releasing. So which means that once you have the pancreas and the beta cells producing the insulin, when we eat any food, immediately you consume any food which contains starch or carbohydrate and sugar, the beta cells calculate the amount of glucose in the food that you have consumed, the energy in the food that you have consumed. So it releases the insulin to regulate the glucose in your bloodstream. If it's high, it will regulate it. If it's low, it will regulate it. So in every human being, whether you have diabetes or not, once you consume a lot of starchy or carbohydrate or sugary diet, your sugar level goes high. That is where the pancreas produces the insulin to be able to regulate this sugar or the glucose in your bloodstream. So in these circumstances, people with diabetes do not have proper pancreas to produce the insulin to regulate the sugar level. Glucose in your bloodstream lives there without getting regulated by the insulin. So that is where at the end you have a lot of sugar in your bloodstream, but you don't have proper insulin function to regulate it. That is why most people with diabetes, they urinate a lot. Sometimes they eat a lot, they gain weight because the sugar level in the system do not balance by this insulin. She was not taking the medication given to her by her doctor because he thought the condition is spiritual and spiritual disease needs to be treated with spiritual treatment. So she was doing the fasting and prayers without eating or without doing any physical activity to support it. For me, if a patient comes to me with diabetes, I don't tell the patient to avoid taking the medication given to him or her by his doctor. Once you do that, it means that you are putting the patient at risk. So this woman had faith, prayed, avoided medication, and then at the same time avoided taking in food. You have a lot of sugar and you are not eating anything to regulate your sugar level. When you have diabetes, you have to eat, take your medication so that it will balance. Once the woman was not eating anything, or the internal organs or her body became devoid of nutrients, energy. There was no energy because you have to eat for your body to get glucose, and you have to take your medication for the medication to balance the sugar level in your system. So whilst doing that, the sugar level started going high unknowingly. She was not checking because she thought it's a spiritual condition. The more she feels the condition, the more she prays. The more she feels the symptoms, the more she prays. The more she feels the symptoms, the more she fasts. That means that she used her energy to pray and then to fast. At the end, she became lethargic, weak, exhausted, depleted of energy. She had hyperglycemia. When you get hyperglycemia, it means that your sugar level is so high, and then it sends signal to the brain that there's no energy, there's no nutrient, there's no glucose, there's no insulin to regulate it. When you get too high sugar level, that is hyperglycemia, you get coma, like you faint, you become unconscious. Once you become unconscious and you don't get anyone to attend to you to get emergency treatment, then that is where you are going to ruin your health. Nobody knows when the incident happened, whether it happened in the afternoon or in the morning or at night. Her neighbors were not hearing anything from this woman. So what they did was that they went to her house, knocked the door was locked. They forced the door and then opened the door. They went to the room and saw this woman lying down dead. Whilst praying every day, whilst going to the church, whilst doing what you have to do, whilst praying every day to your God or to anything that you believe in, whether to Allah, whether to the gods, whether to the Creator, whether anything that you pray to. Never in your life ignore the medication given to you by your doctor. Once you do that, you are putting your health at a very serious situation of which will be difficult for you to treat. This is what ended up killing this woman mysteriously without the awareness of her neighbors. Please be careful. When you are diabetic, get to see your dietitian. Get to see your doctor. If you want to go to the natural means, there are so many people who know much about natural treatment for diabetes. Contact them and they will help you. If you don't have anyone, contact us and they will help you. If you are watching this video and you are fasting without eating, please be very careful. My name is Asramba Owusu Edomi. I'm the CEO of Organic Foods Ghana, of which we treat so many diseases with natural remedies, organic herbs. Please, if you have any condition, as you can see the number, if you are not here in Ghana, wherever you are, we can post the product to your destination. Call the number on the screen, that is +233 240 900602 or +233 27 344 5444, or you can also visit our website www.healthysoulenterprise.com www.healthysoulenterprise.com. If you have diabetes, fibroid, cancer, infertility, rheumatism, arthritis, lumbago, gout, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, prostate, any condition that you are battling with, contact Organic Foods Ghana or contact the CEO, that is my name, Asramba Owusu Edomi, and then you might get the best solution to your predicament or to your problem. If you want to follow us, subscribe to our channel, share our videos to educate others. We have our account channel on YouTube, that is Obibini Apumudin. Follow this channel on YouTube and also learn more about health. Or Instagram, Organic Foods GH, YouTube, Organic Foods Ghana. My name is Asramba Owusu Edomi, and I always say this: be careful of what we eat more than the devil himself, because if you eat well, you will live long. If you eat healthy diet, you will live long, because your food should always be your medicine. Thanks so much for watching.